Hey there friends, what is going on? My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 35 of Let's Blindly Play Through Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In our previous episode, after a series of very peculiar events and dropping down a whole bunch of holes in order to find random treasure, we were able to wrap up the mission that Garana had sent us on regarding procuring some of those glow seeds. So we had just picked them up, and honestly, I don't even know how to make sense of one of the situations that ended up going down. So those little sleeper things, they're the balloon enemies that we had been facing. We had a bunch of them that were following us, and then randomly they turned into some sort of mini boss fight. Y'all, I really don't know. We didn't get anything from the fight outside of just a bunch of gold and a decent chunk of XP. So when I say our last episode was a little strange, let me emphasize that that is not really an exaggeration. I still cannot really wrap my head around everything that ended up going down in video number 34, but I can say with great confidence that we are done there. I don't plan on us going back. I'm ready for us to meet back up with Garana, hand over the glow seeds, and then I guess honestly we'll see what he has in mind for our next steps. If you all do recall, part of the reason for us getting these glow seeds is so that he can use them for some plan to, I don't know if we're going to be killing all of the specters, minus Bean, of course. I mean, we can't kill one of our party members. That would be ridiculous. But I'm not sure if we're going to be killing some of these specters or if we're going to be controlling their minds or just controlling their existence. I really don't know what Garana's plan is, but we do know that the stakes are high because Zagos is planning on using them for who even knows what exactly the situation will be. But we do know that in order to, I guess, save this world, we have to be assholes and possibly wipe specters off the face of the earth. But hold on, Joyce, what do you have to say? If things get better, please come to my place in Masudo. Yeah, so she said this before, that she and Homeboy will be waiting to talk to us. So I'm hoping that we'll end up getting some sort of special item as a result of touching base with them. But let's hand the seeds over to Garana, who says, now these are the glow seeds. Well done. Tomorrow I will use these to eliminate the specters. I won't charge you the room rate, so you rest easy tonight. You just relieve your fatigue. Oh, it's making us automatically sleep. You guys, this is not going to end well. Why would anyone think this is a good idea? And also, does he not recognize the fact that there is a specter in my party? So are you just going to kill some of the specters? All of the specters? Like what? This seems horrible. And look, Joyce isn't even here anymore. So I'm anticipating shit is going to be going down as soon as we step outside. But I sell medicine, but I imagine you wouldn't be interested in buying from me. I mean, yeah, why not? So this was what I was pointing out earlier, that there wasn't a place for us to end up refilling our bottles, or a tool shop, I think is what they're called. But it looks like this is the fella that can take care of that business for us. And no, I don't want anything else from you, but thank you so much for asking. Well, friends, I guess there's nothing else for us to do. We can't dilly-dally forever. Let's see what happens. Oh, haha, the man you believed was a resistance leader is a faithful servant of Lord Zagos. Oh my gosh. Okay, before we even read the rest of this dialogue, I didn't overtly state this, but that was kind of what I was alluding to in the beginning when this plan was initially presented to us. Why would anyone in their right mind think, okay, this enemy person is going to mind control this other group of people. Why don't we just kill everyone so that nobody mind controls them? Like, that is the dumbest plan I've ever heard. So it makes sense that actually this was calculated by one of Zagos' henchmen. So, wait a minute. So does that mean Joyce is also a piece of shit? Hold on. Let's keep on seeing what he has to say. Right now, he's at the temple. Oh, holding the girl from the bakery as a hostage. Okay, never mind. Joyce is still waifu. We can rest easy with that. And you're going to perish here too. Please, bro. You picked the hood. Isn't this like an old-ass enemy that we fucked with ages ago? I don't even know if I want to waste my magic on him. Let's just see. Let's just see how physical attacking can go. And I did go ahead and use the Pray ST for Medea. We saw that when it was equipped as, is this on his belt? I think it is. I think this is Bean's belt. It just applies the frozen effect, or it attempts to, but let's see if it changes if you use it as an actual weapon, and the answer to that is no. It's a little bit useless, but whatever, we didn't really lose anything out of that experience. We physically attacked him, so no loss of HP, no loss of anything except time, but all the specters are gone. So this is, again, not super cool. Either, I'm guessing wait, are these people to recruit? I honestly can't remember who's chilling here. Me, I'm from the town of Misuto. Oh, yes. Okay, he didn't have the guts for it, blah, blah, blah. He's wondering about his mom. What about you? A spiritualist? That explains it. That's why you can, see the specters, blah, blah, blah. We already know Gabnet is an asshole. And the town's temple has a secret, but they say that anyone who touches that secret dies. Yes, we've heard all this before. Okay, so no one is honestly saying anything different from what we saw, 2 episodes ago we were here in this town? So, with all of that being done, I think we can see, we can see Joyce is already being held up there. Let's try to break her out, y'all. If you want to pass, defeat me. Defeat you we shall. What is it with these hoods? You guys, this is early game level of opponents here. Like, why are they fighting us? I'm not quite sure. I think they're one of the first enemies that we faced. Maybe not the immediate area that we were thrust into as Chesney following the destruction of the magic school, but I think it was soon thereafter that we ended up crossing paths with all of the hoods. But is this Zarin? Oh, it's Garana. Okay, I think they use the same model though. Haha, the glow seeds which you brought back were the things that give the specters of this town their power. With the glow seeds and a hostage, I can create invincible soldiers for Lord Zagos. I shall make you my hostage. How are you gonna make me a hostage? Oh, Garana, he looks like one of the butchers from the town that we were in previously. Conchuto, I think? All right, well, we're not gonna fuck around too much. We'll just kind of go through the motions. You guys know that, I don't know, I don't really feel like I've got a plan, but we'll just roll with it and hope that it ends up being okay. And Bean is pretty straightforward. He doesn't have a whole lot that he brings to the table, unless I guess you want to try to spam the Prey ST. Now, something that I think is interesting is with the Prey ST, I believe that's the first item that we've seen that can be equipped as a weapon, as well as, I guess, a belt tool. Ooh, Garana, what you doing? Oh my god, he actually does a bit of damage, so I probably don't need to get too complacent with just randomly picking things and just bantering with you guys. I might need to stay on my A game and make sure I know what the fuck is going on. But I think for now, it should be okay. We'll bring his defense down, and I'll go ahead and bring my speed up, and then I think if I just bring up the defense of everyone else and keep it going, we should be okay. I think the key here, if I can just throw out any prediction, is just going to be staying on top of how much damage he is dishing to people. And why is he getting damage reflected back to him? That is so weird. And it only applied when he attacked Medea? I think we saw this in our last episode, but I was unable to ascertain the reasoning behind it. So I don't know, maybe the Prey ST has a chance to reflect damage back? I don't know. I'm sure by the time that all of these videos go up, many of you will have explained very thoroughly exactly what is going on. But for now, I don't fucking know what I'm looking at. Oh, let me go ahead and bring up Wild's defense as well. And Bean, you just keep on slicing and dicing. And I think the fact that we brought down, I believe, his magic resistance, and for sure we brought down his physical damage resistance. So I think that just with hacking and slashing and maybe having one person just boosting our own defenses, I think we'll make it. Okay, it's only Medea. Did you guys see that again? What the heck? I might need to go back and look at what Medea has equipped, because it wouldn't surprise me if I did give her something and then I just forgot about it, and maybe it even specifically outlines that it has that kind of effect, and I just wasn't paying attention to it. And you know what, Bean? This guy hasn't been attacking him for some reason. You would think Garana would actually be focusing Bean down because he is one of the specters that Zagos is wanting to control, but for whatever reason, oh, well, there we go. I guess right as I was pointing it out, he's like, oh, that's right. You're correct, Rabbit. I haven't been focusing down Bean. And whoo, we cannot be letting Wild get that low. So might need to give her 2 turns of chillin'. But I honestly think I'm just gonna go through the process of physically attacking. I don't think our magic is really going to town, but we didn't need to calculate too much. Garana is defeated. Who's surprised? Not me. Blast you, he says. Who would have thought that you'd have the weapons of Cormu? Oh, because I have them equipped, he actually recognizes them? Or I wonder if he would have noticed what they were regardless of whether I actually had them equipped to Chesney or if they were just in my inventory. Huh, interesting. This is my negligence and my defeat, but though I may be destroyed, someday Lord Zagos will likely crush you. All praise Lord Zagos. Oh, that's it. And no, the specters! I'm sorry, this all happened because I introduced you to the old innkeeper. There is a resistance camp to the southeast. If you go there, I'm done for. My spirit is fading. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Joyce, no! Joyce, please wake up. Come on, Joyce. Oh no. Let us prepare Joyce a grave with our own hands. Oh, Joyce died. No! I've actually really become quite fond of her. This is so sad. Here lies Joyce, a baker's daughter. Her bread gave peace, rest, and the power to fight for freedom's sake. Oh, Joyce, no! Zaren's gonna be so upset, you guys. Can you only imagine what his reaction's going to be when we go back to Misudo? Oh no, that's so terrible, but I don't really know if there's a way we could have prevented this. I have a very strong feeling that it was scripted for her to die. At least I hope so, because I'm going to feel like shit if I kind of dropped the ball on something that wasn't necessarily scripted. But I don't see this game really calculating too many things in terms of you having option A versus option B, or, you know, path 1 versus path 2. I think it just kind of is what it is. And again, no one is saying anything new, even though we did have that series of events go down. I guess basically our next objective will be to hit up the resistance camp that is to the southeast, as the lovely Joyce herself did share with us. But you guys know the drill. We're about up on time, or at least for me anyway, because this will go ahead and wrap up our recording session. I feel pretty good about where we've gotten. You sell medicine. I don't really need any more. Was hoping you would maybe join me or have something to say. But Bean is terrific. And oh my gosh, you can't sleep here anymore, I guess because we killed Garana. So it is what it is. But I will go ahead and save up. And as I was just starting to say, I feel like we've gotten a really nice amount of episodes done. So hopefully all 12 of these videos meet you guys and greet you guys well over the course of almost 2 weeks that they will be rolling out. And as always, we will just hop back on the train for the other Let's Play series that is going live on the channel right now, which is Eternal Eyes for the PlayStation 1. So whether I see you in those episodes as they roll out, or I will have to wait a couple of weeks to meet up with you guys when we resume gameplay for Paladin's Quest in episode number 36. Either way, I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you watching. I am so happy to, oh my gosh, have hammered out so many videos for this, and I have a very strong inkling, and I'm a little bit sad that I would guess we're at least halfway through this journey, if not a little bit more so. But we'll hold back the tears until we get there, because we do know all good journeys must eventually come to an end. So we're just going to enjoy the ride while it is still active and while it is still ongoing, and we will worry about our true parting words when the time comes. But anyway, again, friends, thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Rabbit, and this is my blind Let's Play through Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Thank you so much for joining me for this, I guess, newest batch of episodes, if I can even really call it that. You only get one a day, so it probably doesn't make a difference to you. But thanks for joining me, nevertheless, for this series, and I greatly look forward to seeing you guys soon in episode number 36 when we do pick back up with another batch of recordings. So take care, be good, and I'll see you guys then.